Hi everybody, I'm Bob Tietz. These days, recycling is part of all of our lives. At home, we separate recyclables from trash, not just because our town or city requires it. We want to recycle because it's the right thing to do. It's no different here at work. Recycling saves the company money and will help leave the world in better environmental shape for future generations. National Grid's environmental policy commits the company to using resources efficiently and reducing and recycling wastes. It is a cornerstone for our environmental management system and our ISO 14001 registration. I'll have more to tell you about National Grid's recycling goals at the end of this program. Now, I'd like you to meet three National Grid employees, Catherine Seymour, Helena Gajewski, and Jacqueline Butler. We're calling them Recycling Champions. Let's listen to what they have to say about recycling at National Grid.
Hello everybody, I'm Catherine Seymour, a consumer rep here at National Grid. Hey, did you know that throwing recyclables into the trash is not only in conflict with National Grid's environmental policy, but it may also be against the law? For instance, in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, there are environmental regulations that prohibit throwing excessive amounts of paper, cardboard, and wood into trash dumpsters. So think twice before throwing paper away. Make sure it goes here in the recyclable paper bin. There should be one close to where you work. Now, here's another recycling champion to tell you more.
Hello, I'm Helena Gajewski, a senior real estate representative here at National Grid. Recently, action was taken at Reservoir Woods to reduce paper cup waste. All employees were supplied with reusable cups made from recycled yogurt containers. This reduced the number of waste paper cups by 46 to 50%. Think how many paper cups that is. Now let's talk about recycling office paper. As Kathy said, whenever possible, we should put paper into the recycling containers. Glossy sheets, color sheets, magazines, newspapers, it's all recyclable. It's okay to leave staples in the paper, but please remove binder clips and paper clips whenever possible. Look at all these copies. Did someone really need them? In addition to recycling paper, we should also reduce the amount of paper we use. When printing or copying, use the double-sided setting. Think of how much paper you'll save. Even better, ask yourself, do I really need a paper copy? The last thing I'm going to tell you about is batteries. There are recycling containers for waste batteries located throughout our facilities. If you have dead batteries to recycle, it is important that you make sure the terminals are taped before you put the battery in the container. If the terminals aren't covered, there could be a risk of fire, so tape them up and recycle them. Now, here's our third recycling champion.
Hi everybody, I'm Jackie Butler and I'm Claims Representative at National Grid. I'm standing in the area where another important product is recycled, cardboard. A cardboard box can take up space in a trash dumpster or other container, costing National Grid extra dumpster fees. Special cardboard recycling dumpsters are located at our facilities. Now, when you have an unused box to throw away, break it down flat before putting it in the dumpster. This saves space for the next employee with a box. You can pass this tip along to him. In an office area, the facilities department can tell you the specific collection point. You could even walk it out to the cardboard dumpster yourself on your way out to your car. Wood is another waste item that can take up space in the trash. If your facility doesn't have a wood recycling dumpster, contact the environmental department and they will start the process of setting one up. Also, scraps of unused plastic gas pipe can now be recycled in containers specifically set up for this. Remember, these containers are only for unused pipe. Plastic pipe that has been removed from our gas distribution system should go into the larger dumpsters staged for this purpose. If you are not sure, ask.
If we all use the power of action to take the extra effort and recycle our waste, we can leave the world a better place.
If you have any questions about recycling at National Grid, contact the environmental department or your local recycling champion. You can find a list of champions on the Environmental Department's Infonet site.
And if you'd like to be a recycling champion, contact the Environmental Department. Thank you.
Catherine, Helena, and Jacqueline are great role models for both employees and the company as a whole. As part of our environmental policy, National Grid has established these important recycling goals: a 90% recycling rate for excess excavated soils, an 80% recycling rate for soils from our site investigation and remediation cleanup, a 65% recycling rate for wastes from fixed facilities such as trash, waste pipe, or any other waste from a service center, and an 80% recycling rate for wastes from construction projects. We have done this because it is part of our environmental policy to reduce our environmental impacts and to safeguard the environment for future generations. Thank you for your cooperation and support of National Grid's recycling program.